people probably know me from a TV show called Married at First Sight, where I was on season 10 DC, and I married a complete stranger, Austin, and we got married in August 2019, and we just had a baby in November 2021.
Wow. That's so cool. I remember like hearing of the show like years ago and being so intrigued by it. Like I think I've seen a little bit here and there, but I'm just so curious. So like how did you hear of the show and then like what made you want to go on it?
Well, actually, my sister, I have a twin sister, and she had just had a baby, and she was on maternity leave at home watching, just binge watching TV with a newborn. And she was watching the show, and she was like, wouldn't it be crazy if they were coming to DC area so like I could be on the show? And she looked it up, and at that time they were recruiting for DC. She was like, so it's like a sign. So she signed me up and they like registered me because I'd been doing the dating apps and just wasn't really working out. Just the same thing over and over on the dating app. So yeah, so she like registered me and then nothing happened. It was like in April or March and then nothing happened. I was like, oh, it's probably like they get thousands of people. And then like in May, somebody reached out to me and sent me some questionnaires and stuff. And I did some Zoom calls and some interviews. And then I was going to some workshops. And the next thing I know, I was being told that I was selected to be on the show.
Oh my gosh. So were you like mixed emotions, like excited and kind of like nervous going in, like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Or how am I going to do this? Or
Yeah, I mean, like I've been doing the dating apps for a while and I was kind of tired of the same thing over and over. And I'm in my 30s. I was ready to actually have a like fully committed relationship. And I'd watched the show after she kind of like told me about it too. And I was excited about it. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. It's not working out this dating app way. It's not working out going to bars. So let's give it a shot. And yeah,
that's
next yeah, I got very fortunate that I was matched with Austin and things worked out.
Oh, that's awesome. So what was it like? I mean, so you get married, so it's on TV, like your how you get married and how you meet for the first time. And do you meet like walking down the aisle for the first time?
Yeah, he that I don't know anything about him. I didn't know anything about him until the wedding day. You're told you're getting married 2 weeks before the wedding date, and then you meet them at the the aisle when you walk down. So I didn't know anything about him, his name, nothing. So it was an experience for sure.
Yeah. And so then what was it like kind of after the camera stopped and you guys like started your lives together? Like what was kind of I would say like what would be like the biggest like challenges at that time? And then what was like the coolest thing about that?
So the cameras stopped. So the experiment is like an 8 week long experiment. And so then after the 8 week, the cameras go away and like the producers and everybody leaves us and it's just kind of us. And it's been, ups and downs like any marriage. We're working on communication. We're working on learning more and more about each other. I think it's every marriage is going to have some challenges and we've had some communication issues, but we're continuing to learn about each other and grow. So
Yeah.
it's been an experience for sure.
Yeah, no, that's so cool. And so like what are like so you said they send you like questionnaires and stuff like and it's all in the same area. So you know it's going to be someone that like lives in your area, right? So you don't have to worry about like moving or anything like that.
Each season is a different city, and it was DC for season 10. So it was anybody in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. And the questionnaire was, I think it was like 250 or 300 questions, fill in the blank and like multiple choice things about like foundational things like, do you want children? How many children would you want? I can't even remember all of the questions. And so like, how are you religious? Are you spiritual? Past relationships, just everything from like basic information to learning about your childhood and past dating experiences.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
it was a lot of questions. I remember it taking quite a while.
yeah. That's cool. So they've got like all the like science behind like kind of like matchmaking and making sure it's like you guys kind of like align on your values and everything like that.